It's Josh's turn to cook and he's making his speciality. All he does is throw together a smidgen of gin with a little bit of tonic and wait for the delivery man to turn up. Bon appetit. Gordon's, shall we?
Introducing
Gordon's limone siciliano.
Okay, Gordon's Sicilian lemon.
Questo drink è delizioso.
Does this look blooming tasty or what?
È nuovo
And it's brand spanking new.
e di ottima qualità.
And, top notch. New Gordon's Sicilian lemon. Shall we?
It's Josh's turn to cook and he's making his speciality. All he does is throw together a smidgen of gin with a little bit of tonic and wait for the delivery man to turn up. Bon appetit. Gordon's, shall we?
Introducing
Gordon's limone siciliano.
Okay, Gordon's Sicilian lemon.
Questo drink è delizioso.
Does this look blooming tasty or what?
È nuovo
And it's brand spanking new.
e di ottima qualità.
And, top notch. New Gordon's Sicilian lemon. Shall we?
It's Josh's turn to cook and he's making his speciality. All he does is throw together a smidgen of gin with a little bit of tonic and wait for the delivery man to turn up. Bon appetit. Gordon's, shall we?
Introducendo
Introducing.
Gordon's limone siciliano.
Okay, Gordon's Sicilian lemon.
Questo drink è delizioso.
Does this look blooming tasty or what?
È nuovo
And it's brand spanking new.
e di ottima qualità.
And, top notch. New Gordon's Sicilian lemon. Shall we?
Well, that was fun. Good evening. Hi, where is everybody? How is everybody? Right, let me just start the time as always. 26, and that one, and that one. There we go. Right, we're back in business. Good evening. How are we all? That was a bit frightening. For some reason, my camera didn't want to work, but it's here. I'm back. I'm alive. It's on, and we're all good. Yeah. We're back in the check shirt. Thank you very much. So far, Alex has already sent me loads and loads and loads of pictures of you guys dressed up like me, which I'm not quite sure is, slightly frightening looking at some of them, but thank you very much for embracing and getting involved and dressing up like me. It's lovely. So thank you very much for all of those. So very much appreciate it. Good evening. Welcome to another Saturday night of Virtual Pub Quiz. Hope you're all well and hope everyone is good. And yeah, as S. Hopkins says, wet. It is wet after what we had a beautiful few days last week. Summer's over and it's now back to miserable and wetness that we have outside. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And I was going to say, yeah, so usual quiz, if you're joining us for the first time tonight, thank you very much for joining us. So all you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a bit of paper, and that's it. We've got 50 questions for you this evening, starting in around about 24 minutes. It's up there somewhere. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. Get rid of that. There we go. So starting shortly, and yeah, so it's 50 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. I don't know why I'm counting them. I know it's 5 rounds as always. I'll tell you a bit later on as to. I'll tell you a bit later on as to. I need to put my phone on silent as well, otherwise Alex will be pinging off in the background as we speak. So yeah, we've 5 rounds, tiebreaker at the end. There's a picture round. For those of you who are regulars to the Saturday night, you know exactly what we've got. So I've got a round of Dingbats for you. A lot of you have been saying you don't want it over the 2 breaks. You think you get enough time in the first break. Absolutely fine, no problem. So I have introduced another one of the sort of old table sort of rounds that you'd see at pub quizzes. You've got your Ditloids. So if you don't know what they are, I'll explain it a bit later on. But for those of you who've been waiting for me to put some Ditloids in, I have done that for you this evening. So yeah, thank you very much for giving up your Saturday night. Enjoy, well, not Saturday night, for an hour and a bit on a Saturday night. Thank you very much for joining us. Do appreciate it. Really do need a haircut as well. Really need to get that sorted. And a shave. I need to have a sort of a whole everything. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you're all well. I hope everyone is well. Ding 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 ding. Alex is just sending me some great photos of you guys dressed up in check shirts and holding your gins. I'm going to sort mine out in a minute. I'm just waiting for some more ice, so I've not got one at the minute, but I'll get myself one for the second part of the quiz this evening. So how are we all? How are we doing? Live chat's just picking up. Hi to Brenda in California. Thanks for joining us. Hi to Rod in Corfe Castle in Dorset. Wimborne Desert then. Wimborne Dorset, Stepping Wolf. Essex81, Evening J, been looking forward to another great quiz, been watching since day one. Well, thank you very much for still being here. Thank you, Michaela, for liking the do-do-dos. Yeah, that just stops me from saying something stupid. Happy birthday to Lee, that's from Karen. Hi Jay, back again from Sheerness. Marie, hi, nice to see you. Hope you're all well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Do appreciate you giving up your time to come and play the quiz. So clippers are the way forward. Yeah, I know, but I can't do it myself. I tried it once a few years ago, and I'm not letting the wife anywhere near him. If it looks like I've been, I don't know if you can see it very well, I've been caught by midges when I was working in the garden on Thursday even. I've been caught by midges all over my arm. Irritating. So yeah, I need to stop scratching them. Well, that's what I was doing out of the corner of my eye, if you wondered what I was up to. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are all good. Yes, we'll get started in about 22 minutes time. I came in a little bit early just because I was having a slight meltdown and didn't think the camera was working, which was why everything went a bit weird towards the end of that. Let's have a look what Alex sent me. So yeah, loads and loads of pictures. There's Kevin, Christina, thank you very much. He's sending loads of pictures over from the Facebook page. We'll do what we did on Thursday night as well. If you haven't seen it, there's a Facebook post up at the moment that's got loads people who want shout outs and stuff. So rather than sort of constantly just doing shout outs, we do that last 3 minutes, and it's just a mad dash of last 3 minutes at the end of the quiz to go through a load of shout outs and say whatever it is that's on there. Pick a few of these out while it's quiet before everyone arrives as well. So happy 14th birthday to Ethan. Hope you've had a good day. It's just gone absolutely quick. Can you give a get well soon to Andy, who smashed his noggin today? I feel your pain, Andy. I feel your pain. Happy birthday to Lucy in Horncastle. Hi to Nick and Loz in Kent. Can I say happy birthday to Deirdre? There you go. Happy birthday, Deirdre. Hi, Jay. Going to smash the family in the quiz tonight from Amanda. Good luck. Fingers crossed. There's a nice picture around in there, so hopefully you'll all enjoy that. I'm from Tacoma in Washington. I think that might be the first Washington we've had. We might tick that off the US states list. So, Robin Lee, first timers here. Please be gentle. Well, it's a nice community, Robin Lee. Everyone will look after you. But yeah, so it's 50 questions, nice and simple. Don't need to pay for the quiz. It's not suddenly going to be a banner that comes up and say need to pay for it. So yeah, have I seen Mini J? Yeah, Alex has sent me Mini J. Mini J is awesome. That is really, really cool. So yeah, that was cool. Fox Force family, love the Dingbats round. Awesome. Yeah, well, Dingbats is still there. So Dingbats is in your second break, but I'm going to put the Ditloids up in the first break so that you get a bit more time with that. Because first break's always a little bit longer. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all doing good. Numbers are jumping up, which is nice. I've also put my back out this week, last couple of days as well. So I'm sat more upright than I am normally. Normally I'm a bit further back. But yeah, my back's killing today for some reason. Salutations from New Jersey. Awesome. What's Alex sent me now? Joining again from rainy Manchester. Yeah, no, I can see it's not good. Ready to go in Northamptonshire. So that's Jacqueline and then Sharon from Northamptonshire. Fire pitters are here. Hi Karen, hope you're well. The good old fire pitters. You can't be outside surely in this weather unless it's all right where you guys are. Surely you can't be crazy enough to be out in this weather. Shout out to Thomas, please. He will be so surprised. Hi Thomas, hope you're okay. So there you go, you got the shout out. I think you should call it Saturdays. Well, yeah, we called it Saturday and third. I can't remember what we did for Thursdays a couple of weeks ago, but we did call it some crazy stuff. That is cute. Sorry, Alex has just sent me a picture. I'm not going to put it up on screen. He's just shared it on Instagram, and it is a very, very small child with a pet, probably about that big child, with glasses and a check shirt. That is cute. Who sent that? That was from Kellyanne. Kellyanne, that is cute. That really is cute. So yeah, just over 18 minutes to go. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, we've got 50 questions to get through this evening. We've got, as always, entertainment. There's your general knowledge. Those are the 2 rounds you know, and then a picture rounds. Henderson 7, aka the fire pit, is indoors. I didn't think you could be outside in this weather. You've not got your fire pit on indoors though, have you? Because you might want to open some windows if you have. So, but yeah, so 50 questions as always. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so there's still some competitions running on our Facebook page. So there was the Gordon's Gin competition, which I'll talk a bit more about later on. But if you haven't entered that, you've still got time to do that. So that's still live on Facebook if you want to get involved in that. Please do. It's going to be, thankfully, we don't have to pick a winner on that one. It's a computer generated random thing. We chuck everything in and winners come out. So windy but balmy Brussels. Wow. Hello to you. Hope you're all well from there. Tim has shared dress up as Jade. That is cool. You've even put stubble on as well. See, maybe I should have done that. I should have had a bit of a shave because everyone's got stubble on and mine's now bordering into a full-grown beard. So, but yeah, thank you very much for all those. It's good. Please, please, please do not explain general knowledge. Okay. Hello, we missed a few weeks but are back today. Deborah and Bud from Westminster, MD. Oh, this is going to test me. Is PA from Littlestown, Philadelphia? Is PA Philadelphia? MD, no, can't be Massachusetts. Oh, see, now you're testing me on my own quiz. I'm trying to think where MD is. I used to know majority of the US states. Nope, you'll have to tell me where MD is in the live chat, I'm sure. But yeah, it's PA Philadelphia. So MD and PA in US states. There you go. First 2 questions for this evening. You don't get any points for them, but it'd be interesting to know where they are. So yeah, if you know what MD and PA stand for in US states, let us know in the live chat. There we go, and we're off and running. We always find something to get the live chat going. Beautiful weather in Grimsby now. Oh, you're lucky. It's still chucking it down with rain here. Hootin', hootin', hootin' from Sean. Hope you well. Hope Ashley's hangover is better. That's from Two's company, Sue Harker. Gonna beat you tonight, Kenyans. Good luck with that. Hope you do. Go for it. Hope you do. And say hi to the Starlings, Maryland and Pennsylvania. Oh, so I was well off. I forgot about Maryland, and yeah, Philadelphia is nothing like Pennsylvania. So yeah, miles off. So this is why you wouldn't want me on your quiz team. I might write quizzes all day, every day during the week, but it goes in that and out the other. Hence why some of the questions cross over, because I forget that I've already done them. But yeah, so yeah, you really wouldn't want me on your quiz team. My own quiz team will tell you that as well. So give away far too many bits and pieces. Pennsylvania and Maryland. Perfect. Thank you very much. That answered that, because I would have had to go and search for that afterwards. But thank you very much for letting me know. Right, just over 15 minutes to go. So plenty of time to get yourselves all lined up and sorted. Numbers are creeping up, as always they do, as we head towards 8 o'clock. Don't worry if you are sort of here and you're wondering about the football and what have you. It's a football-free zone. I'm not going to mention it. I got in trouble for that a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not going to mention football scores or anything like that. My mum's in the live chat. Evening, mum. Yeah, you've got sun in Wimbledon. Good for you. We've just got rain, 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 and more rain. So thanks for that, Mum. Could you say hi to Team Miller? Of course, I can. Hello, Team Miller. Hope you're all well. Yeah, so Alex is over on Twitter and Instagram as always. Let us know how you're getting on, all your pictures and etc. And use the hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. He tries to share as many things as he can until Twitter and Instagram turn around and tell him he's done too much, which is generally a majority of it. So yeah, please do share away over on there. If you could, if let us know how you're playing. Just seen someone saying they're having a Sicilian lemon gin in your honour. That is the one I'm aiming to have. I'm just waiting on my ice to finish freezing. That's my plan. I want to go with the Sicilian lemon tonight because I've not tried it yet. So I wanted to give it a go. Say hello to the Bartons, Harrisons, and Jeffreys. We've all have lots of fun doing your quiz. Thank you very much. Got my Shiraz at the ready, Linda in North Wales. Thank you very much. Excellent. Yeah. What was I going to talk about? Can't remember. Yeah, there's loads going on Facebook at the moment, which I didn't. Wow, I've just put the Facebook page up instead of the live chat for a minute. Wowzers! There's a lot of notifications on there at the moment. So yeah, there's loads going on at the moment on Facebook. We've got the competitions running. We've still got, and let me put them up for the first time today. That one. So it's the wrong one. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'm also on the wrong scene. Gone. There we go. I'm back again. I was on the wrong scene collection then. So yeah, let me put Springboard back up. There we go. So yeah, we're working in partnership with Springboard. As you know, we always have a featured charity on the main quizzes, along with other bits and pieces that we've been doing. So Springboard, they are really are an incredible charity, and they're really underrated. They really do help people in the hospitality sector, which is, you know, your pubs, your hotels and things like that, helping people get into work. I was just reading some of the bits and pieces again this morning, so I just want to read this. They've got training that's tailored to individual needs. They're helping people get back into work, especially with pubs due to reopen on the 4th of July. I know there's about 3 pubs in Darwin where I live that aren't going to be able to reopen, which is a massive shame. But then what that's going to do is put a lot of people out of work. So charity like Springboard really do help the people that are in that hospitality industry. So the link is in the description below, but I just wanted to put up on screen. It's the shorter version, which is justgiving.com/springboard quiz. Can't speak tonight. And yeah, if you can support them in any way, shape or form, please do. We don't say you have to on the quiz. It's just there as something that if you are in a position to help, please do. So thank you very much for that if you can. They're normally in as well, so good evening to Springboard guys. If you are in, they'll pop up in the live chat and say hello, no doubt, themselves shortly. So yeah, thank you very much to them for all of their support. They've been actually really good this week, to be fair. They've really helped with putting some bits and pieces together. Ooh, continue. There we go. Thought my timer was going to go. Yeah, and if you are new, we've got loads and loads of quizzes still over on the channel. So all the live quizzes are still up there from day one. All of the specialist quizzes. I've got a brilliant humdinger of a music quiz for you guys tomorrow. It's going up at the earlier time of 5 o'clock tomorrow. That'll be uploaded. Normally I upload them at 7:30. This is going up at the earlier time of 5 o'clock tomorrow. Just because, let me put the hashtag back up, just because I've got the Patreons quiz, so I wanted the Patreons, hello to any of you if you are patrons, I wanted the Patreons to have the chance if they wanted to do the musical quiz before I did the Patreon quiz tomorrow night. So yeah, it'll be uploaded at the earlier time of 5 o'clock tomorrow, and it's good. I like it. Tomorrow's is good fun. If you like your musicals, you'll hopefully enjoy the quiz tomorrow. So yeah, Alex is back again. What have we got? Dawn, please give a shout out to the Andrews and the staffs from Suffolk who have been here since day one. Awesome. Thank you very much for being along. Can you shout out happy birthday to Izzy? Of course I can. Izzy, happy birthday to you. Hope you've had a very good day. Alex is really on it tonight. He's sending me loads. Team Last Aid ready and waiting with 8-year-old Henry and Grandad Malcolm for the first time. Awesome. Good luck. Hope you guys do well. And there's also... No. Anyway, that I'm going to ignore. That's from a friend of mine. So let's have a quick look at what we got. Just over 10 minutes to go. So yeah, if you are new, numbers are starting to creep up as they always do around this point. So if you are new, this is what you need to do. If you've been around before, you know what's coming. But if you are new, it's 50 rounds of 50 questions split into 5 different rounds. So we have 2 rounds in a picture round, then take a break, and then we give you the answers to the first 3 rounds. We then got 2 more rounds to go. On a Saturday, we do things a bit differently to a Thursday. In the breaks, you'll have a Dingbats round, and for the regulars who have been asking for this for quite a while, tonight you will also have a Ditloids round. Now these are optional. These are just for you to have a bit of fun within the breaks and stuff. So you don't have to include them in your score. Main quiz is out of 50, but majority of people do let us know afterwards how they scored on the Dingbats and the Ditloids. Perfect. So it's 5 different rounds. We always finish off with a general knowledge round, start with an entertainment round, and I'll tell you what the other 3 rounds are shortly, because I don't like giving too many hints away so people can't run off and go, and if you're playing against other people and go and think, I know what I'll do, I'll quickly try and research it. So we've 10 minutes to go. So I'll tell you what those 3 rounds are shortly. And that's it. All you need is a pen and a bit of paper. You don't have to pay to play the quiz. There is the charity, as we've just been talking about. If you are in a position to donate, there's the Patreon, which is to support me. There's details about that down below if you want to have a look at that. But yeah, other than that, you don't have to pay to play the quiz. It's a free quiz. You don't have to sign into any apps. There's nothing you need to do with that. It's literally pen and paper fun. You write down your answers, we give them to you, and then you tell us on all across social media later on, when the quiz is finished, how you guys have got on with your scores. That's it. Nice and simple. It's not difficult at all. All you need to do is just play along at home. So thank you very much for giving up an hour or so on your Saturday night to play along. So thank you very much. Yeah, 10,000 of you joining us on a Saturday night. Awesome. And we've still got 9 minutes to go. So happy birthday to Chloe Bradley. Happy 8th birthday. Oh, happy 8th birthday to Chloe Bradley. I hope you've had a good day. Shout out to Ruby Whitaker, just up the road from here in Burnley. Hope you're okay. And it's picking up and going a bit quick. Alex is over on social media, which is why the hashtag's on the screen. It's always on screen. But yeah, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Let us know. A lot of people have dressed up because Alex wanted to set the challenge of dressing up in a checked shirt. Now, these shirts have come from... I'm going to say thank you for these shirts on Thursday, because these have come as a massive surprise. Something Alex had sorted out with a very nice company in Liverpool. So I'm going to talk about those on Thursday, because I want to say thank you to them in the right way. So they'll know who they are because they'll have seen the shirt and think, why is he not saying anything? But I'm going to say thank you to you guys on Thursday. So thank you for now, but we'll talk about it properly on Thursday, because I want to do it justice for what you did. So I appreciate that. I was going to go on there. Yeah, so Alex is on social media. He's retweeting and chucking things my way. Hi, Jay, can we have a shout out to the Healeys and Fergusons? You can. Hi, Healeys and Fergusons. Hope you're okay. And what have we got? Stefan Gallo. Please tell my wife to get off Sky Go watching Love Island and get her head on for the quiz. Love Island's still on? I thought that had finished. Or are you watching repeats? So, we've got 7.5. So let's try and do a few more of these before I turn it off. Please can you shout the Holden family? Of course you can. Hello to the Holden family. Say hi to the first family sergeants get together since January. Oh, that's good news. And I've seen a lot of that this week. A lot of families, now that sort of some of the rules being relaxed, have been able to get together and get back together, which is great. So I hope if you have managed to get to see some family and stuff this week, I really do hope that you've managed to enjoy that. So Misfits in Barry Island. Hope you're well. What have we got? Alex, I like that. Jay just now 50 rounds tonight. Did I? Whoops. Yeah, no, it's not 50 rounds. No, that's coming. We're working on something with that, because we've got the world record for the largest one-off quiz. A lot of you have been asking about this on Facebook, and I've not really sort of gone into it, but we are investigating. We're just waiting for Guinness to come back to us with the criteria. But there's a record for longest quiz. So yeah, we were thinking that could be an interesting challenge, sort of start it on a Thursday and finish it on a Saturday night. But we need to work out what the rules are, because obviously for health and safety reasons I can't be awake from 7:50 all the way through till 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. That would be crazy. So we just need to find out who, like, can you take breaks and stuff like that. So when we get the criteria, we might set a date for it. So that would be fun. I think I'd get bored of myself after that. But at least you guys can drop in and drop out. Yeah, we're Side Crew playing in Somerset when we should be at Glastonbury. Yeah, it's supposed to be Glastonbury weekend, wasn't it, this week? That's, yeah, a bit of a shame. But hi, Jay from Norton Kane Services. Hi, guys. Don't start that debate again. That went on for about a week and a half as to what the best services is in Darwin. What the best services is in the country. That went crazy. So please tell Farney I love him and ask me to buy a dog. There you go, Farney. Sarah would like a dog. So, Jen from Sheffield wants a geography round. You've kind of got a geography round tonight, but I'll come to that in a minute and let you know what that means. That's picked up again pace-wise, so we'll leave that as it is. Right, so yeah, just 5.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time now for you to go and get yourselves to your virtual bar. I'm going to grab my drink in the first break because I'm still waiting for my ice to be nice and cold to be frozen because I couldn't get any ice in the supermarkets this afternoon. So everybody's bought all the ice around here. So I've got my ice cube trays going. So I'm just waiting for that to kick in. So yeah, plenty of time. Grab yourselves a pen and paper. Grab yourselves a drink if you need to. Let us know if you're playing and on social media, and all of that. So now there was one here, and I'll get this for the. What did it say? Just before the quiz starts, so that's fine. Simon Houghton Dodd, one of the patrons, sent me a message a couple of days ago. So this Saturday will be the 20th anniversary of my good friends Kevin and Sally Andrews. They were married in Vegas with Sally in a wedding dress and Kevin dressed as one of the Beatles. Oh, that is truly awesome. We've done every Thursday and Saturday quiz with them via Zoom, but this Saturday we'll be taking part together, setting up on their decking so you can respect the distancing guidelines. It'd be great if I could give them a shout, which I have. So Kevin and Sally Andrews, hope you've been able to celebrate your 20th anniversary, and it's been good to see your friend Simon. So fingers crossed you've had a good evening and a good day, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the quiz tonight. Thank you very much for. Oh, I've lost me YouTube now. Thank you very much for playing along. Really do appreciate your support. Yeah. There we go. Live chat's gone. I'm not even going to attempt that. Well, I'm going to turn it off shortly anyway. So yeah, 4 minutes to go. Grab yourselves what you need to get yourselves comfortable. Let us know over social media how you are getting along, and we'll get into it. Right, so what have you got tonight? So we start off, as always, with entertainment. 10 questions spread across the decades, music, movies, and TV, starting in the 60s, and we work our way forward. So we've got entertainment. Round 2 is food and drink this evening. So you've got a food and drink round at round 2. Round 3 is kind of geography for your picture round, but a lot of you have been asking for this. So when Alex put a post up the other day asking for what kind of quiz round would you put in, you have got a flags round. So there are 10 flags on tonight, and they're not difficult flags to be honest, but there are 10 flags on there. There's a couple of tricky ones in there. Then you've got a connections round similar to what I did last week. It's not on Marvel this time. So yeah, so you've got a connections round. So 10 random questions and 9 of the answers. The 10th one is what connects all of the answers together. So that is there. And then general knowledge to finish. And then we've got a tiebreaker. I forgot what I was going to say. Tiebreaker at the end. So yeah. So entertainment, food and drink, geography, but it's a flags round, connections round, and then you've got general knowledge to finish with Dingbats and Ditloids to go. So there we go. That's tonight's quiz in a nutshell for you. Right, I'm going to just... happy 21st birthday to Libby. That's just managed to catch that as it's gone through. So happy 21st birthday to Libby Mellors. Hope you've had a good day. I'd like to say I remember my 21st birthday completely, but I only vaguely remembered it. So unfortunately, no. But I hope you've had a good day, Libby. Right, live chat off. Dun, dun, dun. Because we get going in about 2 minutes. A lot of you say, why did you turn the live chat off? It's because we worked out after the first week, people, as much as we say to people, please don't put the answers in the comments, people don't listen, and then it ruined the quiz for a lot of people. Good news is, touch wood, we will be back on Facebook as well with the quiz from Thursday. So we will have it live on here and live on Facebook. So if you do want that interactivity in the quiz and you want to post all sorts of stuff when the quiz is on, that will be what Facebook side of it's for. If you want to be a hardened quizzer where you don't want to see the answers in the comments and stuff like that, that's YouTube will be your place for that. But we wanted to get it back onto Facebook. There is also a possibility, but I'll talk about this I'm doing a live Q&A on Facebook tomorrow night at 6. There's a possibility that I'm going to move the children's quiz back from YouTube and I'm going to move it to Facebook and possibly do it live. Now, I want to gauge some opinion on that, but we'll gauge some opinion tomorrow. So I might do it live in the evening on a Monday rather than do it set it up at 10:30. So, but we're still work in progress. All sorts of tweaks and things that we're having a look at in the background. Right, 1 minute warning just coming up. So time to grab your pen and paper, get yourself settled wherever you are. If you're on your decking or if you're in your living room or wherever you might be, get yourself settled and ready for your 50 questions. Starting with entertainment in just under a minute to go. And don't forget, let Alex know over on social media because he sends them all to me. I've still got loads at the side of me, but we'll get through some of those later. Yeah. Hope you're all ready. I am, just about, I think. hopefully there won't be. I've checked through the quiz again about 3 times today, so hopefully we're all good to go. Am I on the? No, on Thursday night. Let's. I know what's gone wrong. Right. Okay. So it's a good job I checked that. Let's open that one. Scene collection. Not Thursday night. There we go. It's going to go blank, and then I'm going to come back on. Hashtag countdown. Leave me bonds. Thursday night. Saturday night. There we go. Right, we're all good. Okay, that's it. Oh, perfect timing. Right, it is time for the quiz this evening. Here we go with round 1, entertainment question number 1. So, entertainment question number 1. What was the name of the car in the 1968 film The Love Bug? So, what was the name of the car in the 1968 film The Love Bug? Number 2, multiple choice for you. Start again. ITV News at 10 started in which year? Was it 1963, 1965, or 1967? So ITV News at 10 started in which year? 1963, 1965, or 1967? Number 3. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside, is the opening line to which 1971 Elton John song? So it's a little bit funny, this feeling inside, is the opening line to which 1971 Elton John song? Number 4. Linda Carter played which superhero in the 70s American TV show? So Linda Carter played which superhero in which 70s American TV show? Because I can't tell you the name of the TV show because it'll tell you the name of the character. So Linda Carter played which superhero in the 70s American TV show? Number 5. Complete the title of the 80s British film. Rita, Sue, and what? So complete the title of the 80s British film. Rita, Sue, and what? I do need to get a quieter mouse. Number 6. Huey, Dewey, and Louie were characters in which 1987 to 1990 TV children's show? Now I know it's been remastered and it's come out again, but yeah. Huey, Dewey, and Louie were characters in which 1987 to 1990 TV children's show? If you know the theme tune too, it'll get stuck in your head for the rest of the night. Number 7. Living La Vida Loca was a 1999 hit for which artist? Living La Vida Loca was a 1999 hit for which artist? Number 8. Tommy Lee Jones played Agent K in which 1997 movie? So Tommy Lee Jones played Agent K in which 1997 movie? Number 9, Oceanic Airlines Flight 815 crashes at the start of which American noughties TV series? Train. So Oceanic Airlines Flight 815 crashes at the start of which American noughties TV series? And finally, for your first round, number 10, Pharrell Williams, Nile Rodgers and Daft Punk teamed up on which 2013 song? So Pharrell Williams, Nile Rodgers and Daft Punk teamed up on which 2013 song? So many of you have sent, Alex just sent me a message, so many of you have sent pictures and really embraced the whole dressing up in check shirts and glasses and stuff. He is wetting himself over on social media. He thinks they're absolutely brilliant. So thank you for everyone who got involved with that. Round two is food and drink for you. And we start with this. Number 1, Pontefract cakes are traditionally made with what? So Pontefract cakes are traditionally made with what? Number 2, what is spam short for? So what is spam short for? Like the ET joke. What is ET short for? Because he's got little legs. I love that joke. Number 3. The sauerkraut has which main ingredient? So sauerkraut has which main ingredient? Number 4, semi-skimmed milk in the UK has which colour top? So semi-skimmed milk in the UK has which colour top? Number 5, what name links a very dry champagne and a men's aftershave? So what name links a very dry champagne and a men's aftershave? It's quite an old aftershave, but it's still going now. I checked earlier. Number 6, St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin is famous for which alcohol beverage? The most famous one that comes out of there. So St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin is famous for which alcohol beverage? Number 7, eggnog is a drink traditionally consumed at which time of year? So eggnog is a drink traditionally consumed at which time of year? Number 8, a 1.5 litre bottle of champagne is known as a what? A 1.5 litre bottle of champagne is known as a what? Number 9. What was known as the mint with a hole? What was known as the mint with a hole? And finally, for food and drink, number 10. So this has come from Gordon's, who have been working with us this week. So which James Bond film features Gordon's as the ingredient of 007's Vesper Martini? A lot of you have been asking for James Bond questions. So which James Bond film featured Gordon's as the main ingredient of 007's Vesper Martini? Okay. So your picture round then for tonight is flags. We've got 10 flags. All I need you to do is name the country. We leave them on a little bit longer than the normal questions. And we start. If you don't panic if you need a bit more time with them. Alex will put them over on social media at the end of this round, with all 3 of your first rounds. We start then with this, number 1. So name the country for number 1. Same again. Name the country for number 2. Number 3. Again, name the country. Don't worry if you need a bit more time on any of these. They will be over on Twitter and Instagram when we're finished round 3 and we go for a short break. Or do what someone showed me on social media this week, that what they do with the picture round now is they take a picture on their phone so that they've got them whenever when they need them. So, number 4, name the country. Number 5, name the country. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Okay, so if you have missed any of those, Alex will put them up onto Twitter and Instagram shortly. He usually puts them on a couple of minutes after I go into the break, so they'll be up there if you need them. And let us know how you think you may have got on before we give you the answers. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. So we're going to take a short break so you've got time to get all your answers together before we reveal the first part of the quiz, and you can see how you've got on. So there's an advert from Springboard, etc. Very short adverts there, and then straight after that, your Dingbats will go up on screen. So I thought I'll do it this way around. So I'll do Dingbats first, and then I'll do the Ditloids in the second break. So it'll just give me an opportunity to explain how Ditloids work. Dingbats is easy. It's basically say what you see. Okay, so I'll put your Dingbats and they'll go on straight after the adverts for Springboard, etc. coming up. So I will see you again shortly. I'm going to go and get my gin actually because I'm starting to, my throat's going dry. So I'll put these up and then I will be back with you shortly. He says, dun, dun, dun.
So I'd heard of Springboard before, but dismissed them. This time was very different. I applied and got into the Kickstart program, and it made me apply myself in ways I never had before, and that was really encouraging for me.
Springboard has given me a chance to be happy again, and now 6 months on, I'm an apprentice at the Hilton Hotel. I can honestly say I haven't felt so much love and happiness.
Springboard truly saved my life. I finally had a network around me that was teaching me things I thought I could never be. And now, 12 months later, I'm working at Wee Jimmy's as a bartender/waitress. I'm finally showing my daughter a better life.
Springboard hold a huge place in my heart. They've set me on a path I couldn't have dreamt of. In just 18 months, I've become an assistant night manager. Like, that's mind-blowing, and I've started to dream again.
I'd like to say thank you for Springboard for not giving up on me and giving me the opportunity to actually put things in perspective and give me a new reason to keep going in life.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you to Springboard for offering the courses that they do. I don't know if they know how much they actually change people's lives.
It's Josh's turn to cook and he's making his speciality. All he does is throw together a smidgen of gin with a little bit of tonic and wait for the delivery man to turn up. Bon appetit. Gordon's, shall we?
Introducendo
Introducing.
Gordon's limone siciliano.
Okay, Gordon's Sicilian lemon.
Questo drink è delizioso.
Does this look blooming tasty or what?
È nuovo
And it's brand spanking new.
e di ottima qualità.
And, top notch. New Gordon's Sicilian lemon. Shall we?
Oh, okie dokie, I'm back. I'll give you another minute on the Dingbats because this is, I know normally we put them back on twice, but a lot of you were asking for two different things to go at. So, yeah, so thank you very much to Springboard for their video. Thank you very much to everyone who has donated to them. We do appreciate that. Sorry, I don't want that to make too much of a loud noise. So, yeah, massive thanks to Springboard for that. Really, really do appreciate their support and everything they're doing for the sector. Sorry it took me a bit too long. I was trying to find I bought a lemon because that's what Gordon's had told me. So yeah, for those of you who are asking, what am I doing tonight? It is, I am on, a lot of you are on this as well, which it surprised me actually. This is Gordon Sicilian Lemon. So it is really nice. Okay, right, I'll give you another 30 seconds and then we will get in to the answers. We'll do the answers for the Dingbats as well. Let me open those. That one there. Right, let's put that there. So I've got the answers. So I'll give you the answers to the Dingbats first, and then we'll go through the answers to the first part of the quiz. There it is. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you wonder what I was doing, it's just putting my cushion back in the right place to support my back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right, so your answers then to the quiz, to the Dingbats first. So number 1 is a nightcap. Number 2, I love this one, health and safety. I just love that one when I saw it. Number 3, Three Wise Men. Number 4 is step ladder. Number 5 is a square dance. Number 6 is bulldozer. Number 7, add insult to injury. Number 8 is London Underground. And number 9, put a sock in it. So that is your Dingbats then for the first part. Let's just do that, that, and that. Okay, so I'll give you just a second on those, and then we'll give you the answers then to round 1s to 3 for this evening, and then we'll do the final 2 rounds. Okay, so round 1. So number 1, what was the name of the car in the 1968 film The Love Bug? It was Herbie. How many Herbie films have there been? Number 2, ITV News at 10 started in which year? 1963, 1965 or 1967? It was 1967. Number 3, It's a Little Bit Funny, This Feeling Inside is the opening line to which 1971 Elton John song? It is Your Song. Number 4, Linda Carter played which superhero in the 70s American TV show? It is Wonder Woman she played. Number 5, complete the title of the 80s British film Rita, Sue and what? It was Bob 2. Rita, Sue and Bob 2. Number 6, Huey, Dewey and Louie were characters in which 1987 to 1990 TV children's show? It was, of course, DuckTales. Number 7, Livin' La Vida Loca was a 1999 hit for which artist? It was Ricky Martin. Number 8, Tommy Lee Jones played Agent K in which 1997 movie? It was Men in Black. Number 9, Oceanic Airlines Flight 815 crashes at the start of which American Noughties TV series? It's Lost. And number 10, Pharrell Williams, Nile Rodgers and Daft Punk teamed up on which 2013 song? It was Get Lucky. Round 2, food and drink. Pontefract cakes are traditionally made with what? It's licorice. Number 2, what is spam short for? It's spiced ham. Number 3, sauerkraut has which main ingredient? It's cabbage. Number 4, semi-skimmed milk in the UK has which colour top? It's green. Number 5, what name links a very dry champagne and men's aftershave? It's Brut. Number 6, St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin is famous for which alcoholic beverage? It's Guinness. Number 7, eggnog is a drink traditionally consumed at which time of year? It's Christmas. Number 8, a 1.5 litre bottle of champagne is known as what? It's a Magnum. Number 9, what was known as the mint with a hole? It was Polos. And number 10, the question from Gordon's, which James Bond film featured Gordon's as the main ingredient of the 007's Vesper Martini? It was Casino Royale. Your picture round, number 1, name the countries. And the first one is Argentina. Number 2 is Chile. Number 3 is Egypt. Number 4 is Iceland. Number 5 is Gibraltar. Number 6, I've not put it up, is Malaysia. Number 7 is Russia. Number 8, South Africa. Number 9 was Turkey. And number 10, Uruguay. Alex has just said some of you came back from the break late and missed the first couple of answers on the Dingbats. So Dingbats, number 1, nightcap. Number 2, health and safety. Number 3, Three Wise Men. Number 4, stepladder. Number 5, square dance. Number 6, bulldozer. Number 7, add insult to injury. Number 8, London Underground. And number 9, put a sock in it. Okay, so that one, and that one. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of, I'm just going to put that back up there. He's also saying a lot of you are asking if I will accept special processed American meat for spam. Yeah, I'll give. Well, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I'll give. If you've gone with special processed American meat, then I'll give you a point. But really, the answer is spiced ham because yeah. But I'm not going to get into that debate after Thursday's controversy with a couple of questions. So yeah, if you put special processed American meat, I'll give you the point for it. Okay. Right. So. A friend of mine thought I meant spam as in email spam when it's in the middle of a food and drink round. The friends I have. Okay, so last two rounds. So your next round is a connections round. So if you haven't done a connections round before, it's this. It's just 9 questions. It's all different kinds of questions, so there's not a specific category. But the 10th question will ask what links your 9 answers together. So there'll be a common theme with all the 9 correct answers. Okay, so that's all you need to do. So if you're struggling for an answer, see if you can find a common theme, and it might give you the answer that you're missing. Okay, so let me go to that one and that one and that one. Here we go then. Question number 1. So a Bakewell tart has what on top? So a Bakewell tart has what on top? Number 2, George, David, Patrick and Andrew are patron what? So George, David, Patrick and Andrew are patron what? Number 3, which metal object is was traditionally found on the back of cowboy boots? So which metal object was traditionally found on the back of cowboy boots? Number 4, caramelized sugar and butter traditionally makes which sweet treat? So caramelized sugar and butter traditionally makes which sweet treat? Number 5, if Batman was a hero, what would the Joker be called? So if Batman was a hero, what would the Joker be called? Number 6, what would you need to use to knock in a nail? Yeah, which tool I think was probably not your head or anything like that. That would be silly. What would you need to use to knock in a nail? What tool would you use? Number 7, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy is a nursery rhyme connected with superstition around which bird? So 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy is a nursery rhyme connected with superstition around which bird? Number 8. A member of the armed forces who operates or specialises in guns is known as a what? Now I know there might be two possible answers for this, but look at the other answers you've got. You're trying to find a connection, so go with the one that matches what you've already got. Okay? So a member of the armed forces who operates or specialises in guns is known as what? Number 9. Hotel California was a song by which band? So Hotel California was a song by which band? So number 10, what links all of your answers together? So there might be a question in there that might have a couple of possible answers, but look at what you've got. That's the answer we're going for. Okay, so the one that links in, that connects all of your answers together. So if you put the one that doesn't make sense, you won't get the point. Okay, so yeah, what links all of your answers together? What's the common theme? Okay, so we finish off then, as always, with general knowledge. 10 questions of random stuff, and we start then with this. Number 1. Which streaming platform was suddenly closed this week? So which streaming platform was suddenly closed this week? Number 2, which football club was crowned Premier League champions this week? So which football club was crowned Premier League champions this week? Number 3, a route master was a type of what transport? I forgot to put transport on there. I suddenly realised that it could also be something else. So route master was a type of what transport? Number 4, what is the capital of Barbados? So what is the capital of Barbados? Number 5, in the nursery rhyme, Wheels on the Bus, what do the mummies do? So in the nursery rhyme, Wheels on the Bus, what do the mummies do? My little one's been singing that with what the daddies do all week. Didn't know the daddies were in the song. Number 6. A photosynthesis occurs in which part of a plant? So photosynthesis occurs in which part of a plant? Number 7, Cheryl, Nadine, Sarah, Nicola and Kimberly made up which girl band? So Cheryl, Nadine, Sarah, Nicola and Kimberly made up which girl band? Number 8. Which country in the UK, sorry, county even, start again, Jay. Which county in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? So which county in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? We have 2 to go. Plus your tiebreak as well, obviously, and your Ditloids. But number 9. On which surface might you find a Zamboni? So on which surface might you find a Zamboni? And number 10. Whose real name is Maurice Micklewhite? So whose real name is Maurice Micklewhite? Okay, so if you've missed any of those, I've gone a bit too quick for you, what have you, Alex will post those up on social media now, so they'll be on Twitter and Instagram. So I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to put your Ditloids up now. So for those of you who don't know what Ditloids are, let me put them on screen and I'll walk you through it because I've got an example. So that one's what I want. And I've covered myself over. Hang on, let me move myself. All right, let's put myself there for, put me there. There we go. Okay, so the example is, so your Ditloids would be a combination of letters and numbers. So in the example, you've got 7B, F, 7B. So what you need to do is, what can you make from that? So the answer is 7 brides for 7 brothers. Okay, so it's basically acronyms, if you like. Some people call it Ditloids, some people call it virtually impossible, some of them. But so that's what we're looking for. So 7B, F, 7B would stand for 7 brides for 7 brothers. Okay, so I'm hoping that makes sense. So all you'd need to do is, number 1, you've got N, 10, D, S. So you just need to work out what those letters and numbers correlate to in a sentence. Now there's some sayings in there. I don't know if I put any films in the end. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I might have done. There's a combination of places, sayings, and things like that. Yeah, in fact, there is a film, and I've just seen it. So yeah, just see how you get on. They're a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. You don't have to include your score in the quiz. It's just a bit of fun and something a bit different for you to have a go at in the break while you're also thinking of your other answers. So yeah, if you have missed any, do hop on over to social media. Alex has got the last 2 rounds. He's got all of the questions now on there now. So I'm going to put this up, take a few minutes out, and I'll see you shortly with the answers. Hello, me again. Right, I'm going to come down here. Let's put myself there. There we go. Didn't realise it covered it over. So I'll give you another sort of minute on these, just so that you can make sure you've had a fair go at them. And if you need any more time on the main questions from the main part of the quiz this evening, whilst I also load up the answers to these. There we go. Yes, there's a couple of films in there. There's a place, nursery rhyme, and a couple of sayings and things like that. So, yeah, I know a lot of people were asking for these, so hopefully you've enjoyed them. For those of you who were asking for them, hopefully you've enjoyed them. For those of you who are doing these kind of things for the first time, again, hopefully you've enjoyed them. But you don't have to include it in your score as part of the main quiz. Main quiz is out of 50. These are just for a bit of fun on a Saturday night where we've got more time to do bits and pieces. So I'll give you another sort of 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm only putting my fingers up to tell people that I'm counting down, because there's a lot of people who've got me on mute, but I don't know how they're going to get the answers to these, because unless they've got subtitles on, I suppose. Right, so obviously the example then, 7 brides for 7 brothers, 7B, F, 7B. So number 1, number 10, Downing Street. So number 10, Downing Street. Number 2 is 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. So 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. Number 3 is around the world in 80 days. So around the world in 80 days. Number 4, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. So Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Number 5, 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. Number 6, 3 blind mice. Number 7, 12 signs of the zodiac. 12 signs of the zodiac. Number 8, 26 letters in the alphabet. So 26 letters in the alphabet. And finally, number 9, 52 cards in a deck. So 52 cards in a deck. Okay, so that was your answer to your dick lights. How did you find those? Let us know over on social media. Was it something different? I've got a few anagrams I've been working on, so they are lined up to go whenever we need those. And obviously there's tons and tons of dingbats. So yeah, let us know what you think. You know, was it good? Was it something different? Would you like to see it again next week? You know, let us know on social media and we'll have a look and see if I can get some more of those for you for next week, or we'll go back to anagrams, or you know what it might be. So yeah, let us know on social media how you did with those. Okay, right. Okay, sorry, Alex is just sending me a message. Right. Okay, so let's give you the answers then. Oh, where's it gone? That one. So let's give you the answers then to round 4. Now, I did say this at the beginning, but at the end of the day, you're marking your own, so it's up to you. You're in charge. But if you've got an answer that doesn't fit with the connection, then it won't make sense. So I did say that there might be multiple answers to the questions, okay? But it has to be the one really that fits in with what the connection is. So I'll give you the answers. Oh, that one. I'll give you the answers. So number 1, a Bakewell tart has what on top? It is cherries. Okay, so cherries on top of a Bakewell tart. Number 2, George, David, Patrick and Andrew are patron what? They are patron saints. Number 3, which metal object is or was traditionally found on the back of cowboy boots? It is spurs. I think a lot of you on Twitter got it on this question, what the connection was. Number 4, caramelized sugar and butter traditionally makes which sweet treat? It's toffee. Number 5, if Batman was a hero, what would the Joker be called? And he would be called a villain. Number 6, what would you need to use to knock in a nail? Well, that's a hammer. Number 7, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy is nursery rhyme connected with superstition around which bird? It is, of course, a magpie. Or magpies. Number 8, a member of the armed forces who operates or specialises in guns is known as what? It's a gunner, because that is what fits in with the connection. You may have a different answer for that, but gunner was what we're looking for because that's what fits. Number 9, Hotel California was a song by which band? That's the Eagles. So number 10, what links them all together? They are all football team nicknames. So if you've got an answer there that you think it might be right for question 1 or question 5 or whatever it might be, but it's not a football team nickname, then really you shouldn't give yourselves the point. However, you're marking your own sheets. I'm not gonna, if you want to give that point to someone because you're being kind, that's entirely up to you. But really, it shouldn't fit. If it's not the answer that's there, there isn't really another answer to them. Okay, but you're marking, so I'll leave it up to you guys. That's I'll leave you to have the disputes. Your final round then, general knowledge. Number 1, which streaming platform was suddenly closed this week? That was Mixer. Number 2, which football club was crowned Premier League champions this week? That was Liverpool FC. Congratulations to them. Number 3, Route Master was a type of what transport? It was a bus. Number 4, what is the capital of Barbados? It's Bridgetown. Number 5, in the nursery rhyme, Wheels on the Bus, what do the mummies do? They do shush, shush, shush. And according to my 3-year-old, the daddies go sleep, sleep, sleep. I didn't even know the daddies were in there. Number 6, photosynthesis occurs in which part of a plant? It is the leaves of the plant. Number 7, Cheryl, Nadine, Sarah, Nicola and Kimberly made up which girl band? That is Girls Aloud. Number 8, which country in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? It is Lancashire. Number 9, on which surface might you find a Zamboni? It is ice. And finally, number 10, whose real name is Maurice Micklewhite? It is Michael Caine, Sir Michael Caine. That's it. That's your quiz for tonight. I've got a tie break for you shortly, but I'll let you put your scores together and let us know how you got on. But if you need a tie break, it's another one of the closest two. So the closest team to it gets the point, or closest person to it gets the point. So I'll leave you to do that. So I'll just give you 30 seconds to put all those together. I do just want to say, all right, it's gone. One sec. supposed to have something on that one. That one. There we go. So I'll put that one on first. So yeah, firstly, a massive thank you to the guys at Springboard. Again, if you are in a position to help them, we really would appreciate it, and I know they would really appreciate your help. They really are doing incredible things at the moment in there, so really do appreciate everything you guys have done so far and all the donations that you've put in. So thank you very much to them, and thank you very much to you guys for your continued support and donating as well. So thank you for that one. Let me just come out of that one. Right, okay. Big thank you to Gordon's. If you haven't entered the hamper, by the way, the hamper competition. So the hamper competition is still ongoing. So if you haven't entered that, it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if you are a Patreon as well, there is a line in on Patreon as well. So if you haven't entered already, please do. It's a cracking hamper. Like I say, I'm drinking the Sicilian lemon, which is behind me at the moment, and it is really nice. There's a bottle of that. Quite hard to get hold of from a lot of the messages that I've seen on that post. There's over 6,000 people have already entered that competition. So, yeah, 5 people will win one of those hampers. So please do get yourselves over there and enter. Get yourselves a chance to win that. Right, let's give you your tie break. Where are we? That one. Tie break. Your tie break question: how many rooms are there in Buckingham Palace? So, how many rooms are there in Buckingham Palace? So remember, it's nearest team gets the point. Nearest team will get the point. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is 775. This was conducted by the BBC, and they did the research, and they found out that there were 775 rooms in Buckingham Palace. I know the place is big, but that's incredible. I think it's about 30 or 40 different bathrooms as well. So yeah, so if you whichever team got the nearest to on that, congratulations, you get the point. Has it made the difference in terms of winning the quiz? So as always, let us know. Oh, I always do this. Get it in the right place, Jay. There we go. So yeah, as always, let us know. Thank you very much, as always, for you all dressing up as well as me. That's it's been brilliant that tonight. But yeah, so let us know hold your score up. Let us know. Tag us in on social media. Let us know how you've got on. Alex says there's a lot of you loving the Ditloids. You know, how have you found those tonight? Have they been good? Have you enjoyed it? I can't put that back. There we go. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed those as well. Right, I did say on Facebook that I would do exactly what I did on Thursday, which is a mad 3 minutes of saying hello to a lot of you. So let's where are we? Right, Alex has just sent me a message. Keep sharing your pics of people dressed up as me. Thank you very much for everyone who has done that. He has decided next week's category. I was going to sort of put it to what everyone thought, but Alex has decided on next week's category for dressing up, and he has gone with dress up as one of the categories / rounds. So one of your favourite rounds. That's on Alex. We hadn't even discussed that. That's caught me off out. That's a complete surprise. So Alex says next week, dress up as one of the categories, one of your favourite categories. So, right, let's get the timer on screen and let's do this mad 3 minutes. Where are me? And hashtag and countdown there. Right, mad 3 minutes. Starting now to say hello to some of you before you all go. Here we go. Right, I've got it here. Thank you, Jay. A shout out to the King family in Somerset, the Dunners and Wendy and Larry, please. Have a good day. What flavour gin? It was the Sicilian lemon. That's mid gin. Right. There's another one there about Sicilian gin. Shout out, please, to the Nutmead Nutters in Gillingham, Dorset. Oh, I know that very well. Lived in Rochester for a bit. Shout out to Auntie Heather and Uncle David, who have been competing against us since day one. Love from the Hearson family. Could you do a shout out to the Shaws, the Merrys, me, Kate, and the Heavy Jeans teams? I apologise if I pronounced that wrong, as usual. That always happens. The Shaws have been playing since the beginning. Thank you very much for joining us all the way through. Shout out to brother and sister-in-law Brian and Kathy on Anglesey. We're supposed to have been all together on a boat on the Norfolk Broads this week. Wow. Thank you very much for putting that onto Facebook. Could you please give a big shout out to my partner Laura Hendry, who just gave birth to our baby son Freddie 4 weeks ago? Of course I can. Congratulations on that. Your life is about to change if it's your first. Can say hi to the Mackenzies on the Wirral, please? Of course I can. Hello to the Mackenzies. Hello to Lewis as well, before I forget. Hello to Lewis Chris. I hope you're well. Where are we? Please could you give a shout out to Kaz and Ross from Langtoft in Lincolnshire? Of course, can I say give us husband Matthew and sister and brother-in-law Karen and Rob? Of course, can hello to you guys. Hope you're all well. Nikki and Steve in Taunton. What have we got? A minute and a half, so we're halfway through. Nikki and Stephen Taunton, thank you very much. Loving the Gordon's lemon gin. I'm quite enjoying it myself, to be fair. It's quite nice. Can you say hi, please, to Caroline, Robin, Martin, and Alison? Yes, of course I can. Oh, hello to Mike as well, good friend of mine. I know he's watching, so I hope I know he's back in work. Poor bloke on Wednesday. So I know he's looking forward to it. And hello to all of the guys that I used to work with a couple of years ago over there as well with Mike. So I hope you're all well. Shout out is due, please, for Liz and Keith, fellow Lancastrians in Accrington. So hello to Liz and Keith. Hope you're both well. 55 to go. Is anyone still there? Oh yeah, wow, there is a load of people still here. Hello. Thank you. Shout out to Nicola Espley and from Rosemary Espley and Bob in France. Me and my family have been following along since day one. That's Kim Shaw. It's my brother-in-law's birthday next week. Could we get a shout out? Of course you can. That's for you. There's a few just flown in. So let me just refresh that, please, quickly. Go on. Refresh. It's gone slow. Scott O'Neill, who always wins. I just saw that as that was refreshing. Where are we? Right, where are we? Right, that one. No, that's all people saying about the cherries. Hi to Jackie and Amy. Thank you very much. Very kind of you guys. Holly Rose, 6 seconds to go. So we'll finish it off with hi to Susie and Mick from the Shepherd and Smiths. Thank you, as always, then, for joining us. Thank you very much for all of your time. So we've got a musicals quiz tomorrow night. It's going up at the earlier time of 5 o'clock. It'll only be about 20-25 minutes long, I think, at the most. I'm going to do a quick Facebook Live question and answers. A few things going on, so we're just going to have a chat, take some questions from you guys on Facebook Live tomorrow. Alex and I between 6 and half 6. If you're a Patreon, don't forget we've got Patreon quiz tomorrow. All the details will go up about that tomorrow on the Patreon site. If you're not sure what I'm talking about on that, have a look down below. There's a link there. And a massive thank you again, as I said before, to Springboard. Their link is down below as well. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. It's been another great, entertaining Saturday night quiz, and I will see you all soon. Take care and stay safe. And I really haven't got myself prepared for this. Let's try that again. Take care and stay safe.